What's up, y'all? Kyle Hamilton here. I want to give a quick shout out to Lucas, Connor, and Ryan in the Week Zero podcast.
Jackson rolling out, 3rd and 7 after the penalty, and it's a completion to Kuma. He's still running. Kuma breaks free against a tire defense as the Hokies deliver the dagger here in Tallahassee. Empty look for Richardson. Oh, that is danger! Oh my! Keidron Smith cuts inside, and he's gonna pick six it in the swamp. Cat scratch fever Smith.
DJ is picked off, intercepted again by Benjamin Morrison. Here goes Morrison down the sideline. Can he go? Yes, he can. Touchdown, pick six, Benjamin Morrison. Nix drops back underneath. Touchdown, Ducks. Wow. Chase Taylor.
Connor, you're fucking muted.
Am I muted? Am I muted?
You were when we started. Oh, great start.
Oh, check it out. Empty chair stream. Oh, wait. No, there he is.
Oh, there's a pupper.
Yeah, puppies. Oh, they're going out the dog door.
Welcome to the Week Zero podcast. The shit show has already started. I am your host, Connor. Let's go Hokies, Doherty. I'm going to be watching the game, so I'm not going to be fully paying attention the entire time. To my left is Ryan, AD, and D-Law waved at me. Fravel, did they really?
They did.
And he's muted.
No.
Yeah,
My mic cut out. No, my mic cut out. But no, they actually did. There was actually a ton of Lakers fans at the game, more than Bulls fans, surprisingly.
Lakers
So after
were
the
pretty
game,
good.
everybody went to the edge of the court, and they all I got a high five from Austin Reeves, so that was cool as shit.
You got a high five from the other whitest guy in the entire arena.
Yes. As you can see, I got his jersey. The man is amazing. But anyway, yeah. So AD and D'Lo waved at me. So I was like, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't realize how big Anthony Davis actually is in person.
See, he's playing it off. I was he's playing it off, but
No,
he screamed like a little fangirl. That's what
I
happened.
did definitely.
Yeah. Below me is Josh entitled Brian. I don't know why it's.
Oh, it'll come into play. It'll come into play.
It'll come into play, and then next to him is the super late man himself, Lucas. So much for that night. I'm not sure. Also, what is that referring to?
Well,
is that referring to the fact that the Red Sox are not going to be 162-0 this year?
no. Okay, so they're not. That does suck because I saw it coming. We were going to be the first team ever to do it. It was going to happen, but Adley Rushman had to ruin my dreams. No, but I mean, clearly, Tennessee can't draft AR-15 anymore. Because we can't have another one of those in Nashville. Sorry, it was a terrible joke, but
Wow. So not only did you not get the firearm correct, you also got the city wrong. You also got
Well, you said Tennessee.
excuse me? The Tennessee is in Knoxville, sir.
What?
it was in what?
Yeah, the University of Tennessee is in Knoxville. The Titans?
He meant the state. He meant
The whole
entire
state. Jesus
Yes.
Christ. Oh, wow. This is
Josh.
a train wreck already.
Well, this is Josh from Barstool, everybody.
It was
Yeah.
it was a very
Bringing the controversy with him. Damn it, Josh.
Oh,
It was-
good Lord.
It was a very off-color joke, but
That was bad. That was
I had
bad,
to make
Lucas. We're going to
I had
scrub
to
that
make
in post.
Honestly, that might be the worst joke you've had, and that's up there with the Moorhead. That's worse than the
But,
Moorhead State joke.
the Moorhead State. Yeah.
That-
You know,
that
you know what's funny? I was watching it back on our Instagram because I posted it on the Instagram.
Yeah.
I watching Coster just have no emotion in his face during the whole thing was just saddening to me. It's like why is this guy, like this guy
So
had
he wasn't
like
having any fun.
yeah, he was having no fun from the start of the whole thing. I don't understand why he was even doing it. I'm glad that we have Josh now so we can get at least a little bit of, entertainment.
At least we can hear that he's happy, even though we can't see him today.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
It's all right. Okay, so I guess that was Lucas's way of talking about what happens a little bit. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. But what we'll be doing is, even though we say we're going to do something different, this is just how we're going to do it. I think we're just going to do the super early mock draft. We're just going to come to a consensus of how the picks will go. This is not PFF. This is not Pro Football Network. This is because I think you have to pay for those now. This is just something I found else. And so, we'll just quickly go through, I guess, and we can have some fun. I know for a fact, I already know where Ryan wants one particular player to be taken. He wants him taken 15. Actually, probably 1 is where you want Michael Mayer to go, right? You want him to go number 1 to the Panthers?
No, because I don't want him to play for a poverty franchise in the Panthers.
And yet you wanted Kyle Hamilton taken 2nd overall last year.
I think the Panthers actually, hot take, I think if they can get a quarterback that is like rookie of the year.
Because their division is so bad?
No, just I think if they can get a quarterback that is rookie of the year worthy, then they could definitely win that division. Yes, because it's bad, but I don't think they're a bad team after the moves that they have made. Yeah, they got rid of DJ Moore.
They were in a rebuild after Cam Newton left, and I was talking to somebody about the Panthers. There's a lot of people saying, "Oh, the Panthers is a great position for a rookie quarterback to come into." I said, "How? They don't have receivers. They traded away CMC. Their O-line is besides Ekwonu. Their defense is meh, besides Brian Burns. What do they have to build around there? That's what I don't understand."
Well, they actually have some really good players on their defense. Obviously Burns, they have I'm drawing a blank on his name. He's number 21. He's a safety. It's like
Jeremy Chin.
Jeremy Chin. Yeah, he's an absolute stud. It looks like if you look at their transactions that they made, I know that they just recently got a couple players. Hayden Hurst, Shai Tuttle. Didn't they? I thought they picked up another receiver.
Adam Thielen.
Yeah,
he's old, but I think that's a dependable kind of older receiver you would want to have as a reliable receiver to have.
Right.
But who do they have at running back?
They got DJ Chark.
They got Chark. They got Chark at running back. They have Foreman.
The wide receiver.
No, Foreman left.
Oh, did he?
Foreman's gone.
Yeah. So all they have left is running back.
But they still have Chuba
Hubbard, who was the backup.
Chuba Hubbard's fine. Oh no, they got Von Bell. They've
they did get Von Bell. Yeah.
They brought back Shaq Thompson. He's probably like the oldest guy. Yeah, D'Angelo Hall to their coaching staff. Interesting. It's kind of cool.
Shaq Thompson's isn't he the only guy on that team that was left over from the Super Bowl 50?
Yeah, I think he's like an 8 or 9 year veteran at this point. So yeah, that would take him.
It's just crazy to me how quickly the Panthers fell off from being in a Super Bowl.
Well, it's just like those. It's just kind of like the Ravens in 2019. It's just like a team will find lightning for a year or two, right?
Well, yeah, just catch lightning in the bottle a couple times.
Like after Super Bowl 50, that season with Cam Newton, I believe he won the MVP that year. I thought Cam Newton, the Panthers were going to be like a mainstay.
Hold on, didn't Cam Newton do something dumb recently?
Yeah, like go and throw.
Oh yeah, he went at Auburn's pro day.
He was terrible.
And this is a hot take for me, but I think Cam Newton is a cautionary tale, and why I think Josh Allen's play style will mean he won't last as long because he's exactly.
Josh Allen doesn't run as much as Cam Newton did.
Yeah, but when he does, he runs like
that Josh Allen led the team in rushing yards last year.
He led the team in rushing yards last year. He runs exactly like Cam Newton. He runs like he's a fullback, and he could break down on him. I just think I think straight up, if long term, if Lamar's situation can be figured out, regardless where he goes, I think Lamar's play style, running wise at least, is better long term than Josh Allen's. Because Lamar,
definitely.
I could count on both of my hands the number of times I've actually seen Lamar take a bad hit. Like most of the time he either steps out of bounds or he falls down and or he gets hit while he's like falling to the ground. And they just kind of fall on top of him, right? And that's not a bad hit.
The perfect example is your boy Mike Vick. I mean, he played 14 years in the league, and he ran like that all 14 years that he played.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, other than the few years that he was gone.
RG3 is a little bit different because he didn't.
Well,
but broke his leg in half.
Well, RG3 had been going for a ball in the. That's because his own team broke that. His team ruined him. Shanahan shouldn't have played him.
Oh yeah, blame the O-line.
No, it's Shanahan's fault.
I'm saying Mike Shanahan, the head coach.
Yeah. It was Shanahan's fault because even RG3 spoke about it. He said that he couldn't play in that game. Like, he shouldn't have been in the game, but he wasn't ever gonna say like, "Oh, don't play me." Like, obviously the competitor in him, he's gonna say, "I want to play," and then Shanahan let him do it, and his knee went sideways.
I can legit think of immediately off the top of my head 2 bad hits RG3 took, which is one where he first kind of injured his knee with.
Wasn't the first one?
That was against
Haloti Nada, literally.
Haloti.
No. Actually, no. There was one earlier in the season where he tries to run. He tries to like dive for the ends for a touchdown or something. And he gets smacked in the back of the head, and he got.
But Connor, wasn't the first one against the Seahawks?
That was the last one.
That was the last one.
That was the last one where he hurt his knee against the Ravens in week, I think 14 or 15, where where Haloti Nada literally if you see the slow mo, you literally just see like all of a sudden it's just like his legs just go boom like that.
Yeah, it was sideways.
Yeah, it looked bad, and then the Seahawks. Yeah, I think if that didn't happen to RG3, I think the Washington should have won that game.
Oh, if RG3 would have stayed healthy, I think he's a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback and probably one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
I think Washington could have done something with that season as well. But
I mean, I maybe this might be a hot take, but that year it was the offensive rookie of the year was between him and Russell Wilson. I think RG3 outplayed Russell Wilson that entire year. I don't know, but let's go ahead and get into it. So, first overall pick.
So tell the people what we're doing here.
So we're doing a mock draft. We're going to do all the way through
31.
All 31. Actually, includes Pittsburgh for 32. Even though technically that's technically round.
No, just leave them back there.
That's technically round 2.
Leave it round 2.
I hit the wrong thing there. Whoops, my bad. That's the start of round 2. That's the pick they got from the Bears for Chase Claypool.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love that. Okay.
Beautiful.
Do we want to allow trades, or are we going to hold off on doing trades for this draft, at least?
How about this? We go through the team whose pick it is and who we think they would pick. And then if we think that another team would trade for that pick, we add that to the end, but let's not drag it on.
Are we all going to tell who we think is? Are we going to try to come up together to figure out who we think is?
We're going to come up. Yes, we're going to come up.
Yeah, we don't all need different answers to this. That would take forever.
Because the reason why I wanted to do this is because last year what we did, where at least what we started, where we each gave our own, that was just too many names, right? And you couldn't visualize it in a way.
And realistically, there's not 4 different candidates for the first pick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be, so Panthers.
Holy shit.
Look at what?
There's going to be 45,000 people at the Colorado spring game.
For what game? For
spring practice.
For the spring game. They sold out. There's
the Colorado.
Colorado. Oh, for Colorado. When you say Colorado Springs, they made me think of Air Force. That's so confusing. Because that's where the Air Force is, Colorado Springs. But you mean Boulder? Right? Damn.
Yeah. Last year they had under 2,000. This year they have 45K. And Chris Fowler, RG3, and Quint Kesnich, whoever that is going to call the call the game.
Damn.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Dude.
They're
all there to see
They're
Showtime.
gonna go call a spring game for a team that'll go 5-7.
Coach
Yeah.
Prime Time.
That's still better than what they've done the past 4 or 5 years. So, okay, Panthers.
All right,
Look
let's
at
do
all the needs the Panthers have. They literally have. Is that every position group?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think this is a question. I think we can all agree that CJ is probably going to go number one, right?
It seems like it's Stroud.
What about Bryce Young?
Of course, because
when you have the GM of this team say, "Hey, we can't wait to see you buying a house in Charlotte," I think it's going to be CJ Stroud. They literally, there's like, I think it was during his pro day, like the GM for the Panthers, like, "Hey, we can't wait to see you buy a house in Charlotte."
well, yeah, because he's the best player in college football. Because that means something in the pros.
I think Stroud.
Didn't the Panthers draft a quarterback last year?
Yeah, they did. Matt Corral.
Matt Corral. So I'm guessing he's not.
He didn't. I mean,
at least it's
clearly
it's not. At least it's not a Josh Rosen situation.
I mean,
where he's
I thought-
a top 10 pick.
If I'm not mistaken, Matt Corral started the last few games kind of like Sam Howell, and I thought he played pretty decent. I mean,
they didn't want him to, though. They didn't want him to.
Yeah, they didn't want it. They had to.
Then why draft him? That's what I don't understand.
They drafted him late, but he just wasn't very good. Ever since his injury that he got at Ole Miss, he just wasn't the same.
Oh, right, that injury.
Well, I know he had those character issues too, so I don't know if maybe he's got off the field stuff as well.
Oops, sorry.
Ooh, we could talk about character issues here in a little bit.
Okay. So Stroud, I think it's gonna be.
Stroud,
I think Bryce Young. Everyone's scared off because he's the exact same size as.
Who
Kyler
gives
Murray.
a crap about size? Look at how Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson played.
So here we
I
go.
I
think
just
it
like
matters.
CJ Stroud's
It does not
best
matter.
college
I do like-
performance was just as good as Stetson Bennett.
Okay, so we're on the Texans.
This one's easy for me too.
Bryce
Yeah,
Young.
it's
It'll
Bryce
be
Young.
Bryce.
Young.
It'll be whoever. Yeah, it'll be whoever's taking first. The Texans will take the exact opposite.
So they're trade. So they're trade. But the thing is, are they getting rid of?
Davis
God.
Mills.
Yeah.
No, they'll keep him. They'll keep him as a
him
two.
as backup, but they definitely don't want to keep.
He's
starting
gonna be a lifer backup.
I remember when
Yeah.
the Texans fans thought he was going to be the
Do we
next
think-
Tom Brady.
Do we think Bryce Young will be able to run around like a small child, like Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
Kyler Murray looks like a toddler running away with his parents' phone
With something he's not supposed to have.
Yeah, he's
I
like
saw
running with his
something
phone.
where the reason Kyler Murray's growth stunted and he's so short is because he spent too much time on Call of Duty.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, he
No,
plays
but
with-
there is a direct correlation to new Call of Duties coming out
Yeah.
and his QBR going down.
No, I think there's also someone said it was like and the double XP weekends as well. And they're talking about double
Yeah.
XP performances.
Yeah.
So
my thing about so if we're doing trades, I 100% think that
Proceed.
Tennessee is going to be in this pick. I think Tennessee is going to be in this pick.
So that means you would get
For number
Dude.
2, the second
Yeah,
pick.
no, for three.
three
no,
picks.
I think Tennessee is going to be in this pick 3, and I think they're going to take
Oh, okay.
Richardson. I think they're going to either take Richardson or Levis there. But if
Even
we're not
though-
doing trades,
Oh, wait. Who are
Even
you
though
trading?
no, they wouldn't need to trade Arizona for that because Richardson or Levis should be left over by the time their 11th pick comes along.
The
no,
way
because
no,
Indy's
the way
going
I
to
see-
take one of them.
I could see any team.
Oh,
from,
you just want them to have.
I could see
The worst of
Indy,
the two.
Seattle or
If anyone's gonna
Vegas taking
listen,
a quarterback.
if anyone's gonna trade a quarterback or trade down, it's gonna be Seattle because they already signed Geno Smith to a big extension. They really.
I think
They're
in a
not going to
position
trade.
where-
They're not going to trade down because
I
they
think
still.
they could take a player.
What do they need?
They could use a
playoffs.
defensive. They
need-
could
they
use a
need
defensive
D-line.
lineman. D
Yeah.
lineman
Yeah.
for sure.
and so I think I'll be honest with you, Lucas. I think it's either between you guys or the Raiders potentially maybe trading to 3.
I think the Raiders get who they want, and I'll tell you when we get there. But I think the Raiders can get who they want.
Levis.
No, I don't think they trade. I don't think they're going to trade for a quarterback. They just got Jimmy. I think we'll get there. I don't think they're going to trade.
Let's go into
Jimmy,
If we're
the
doing
G
no
man.
trade. If we're
Do you
doing
want
big
it-
trades, I
Are we
think
saying, are we saying Will
Anderson.
Anderson then? Are we
Yeah,
saying
for
Hold
Anderson?
on,
sure.
three. Hold on.
What?
For this,
Okay,
for
yeah.
this, for three.
Oops.
Yeah, Will Anderson.
So 4.
Sorry.
Who goes at 4?
Okay, Indy. So, do they take Richardson, or are we going to go under the assumption that we think they might trade for Lamar before the draft? I fully think
No.
anything regarding Lamar will happen after the draft because teams don't want to. Because teams will be like they'd rather give up, a late first round pick.
But the
just
thing is,
assumption
though,
that
if
they'll
you're
make-
Indy, because like the Broncos, for the Broncos situation again with with Rodgers situation, because the Broncos technically weren't told no for the trade for Rodgers, they just expected it would happen after the draft. So that's why they decided, okay, we're just going to take Surtain instead of Fields. That's why they were going to take Fields because they needed a quarterback. So if Indy is really, if they're seriously involved in the Lamar talks, why go out and get a quarterback and then with your first overall pick?
So here's the thing. All right, the Colts need like a permanent thing at quarterback.
Because
they're-
they could. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, you're
But
fine.
you're wasting a
They-
pick if you draft Anthony
you-
Richardson at 4 and then you
No.
trade for Lamar.
Well,
No,
that means
because-
you don't want Lamar.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
You-
that
like-
here's the worst case scenario for Indy, right? They don't take a quarterback at 4, thinking that they'll be able to do what I think it will happen is a team will make an offer sheet for Lamar after the draft, right? So they don't have a set quarterback, but then the Ravens match the whatever offer sheet that the Colts do, and Lamar goes back. And then the Colts are just left sitting there, not having a future, and the wheel keeps spinning. That you have to, rely on Gardner Minshew as their quarterback. That's the
You
worst
don't want
case scenario
that.
for the Colts.
If I'm the
Yes.
Colts, though, like
That's the worst
would you
case
be-
scenario.
if I'm the Colts and I'm already in a rebuild situation, though, I'm probably not going to be that good anyway. I would be okay with having a year with Gardner Minshew under center.
No, what you're saying, what you're saying isn't valid, and the only reason is because
That's what
I
tanking teams
genuinely
do.
do not think that even though like Anthony Richardson, say what you want about him at Florida, say what you want about Will Levis at Kentucky, their pro days, they have looked very, very good on paper, and they have looked very, very good since.
But we've seen that turn
the
out
end.
not very well.
Yes.
A lot of times.
Well, yes, but you can't look at things look at the Bucks and the Titans. They picked Winston and Mariota, 2 Heisman Trophy winners back to back. What happened to them?
They both sucked.
Neither
Or
of them,
mediocre at best.
mediocre at best. So like you can't look at that kind of stuff. I think that Anthony Richardson and Will Levis are just as good as anybody that, or have just as much potential as anybody that you could get in next year's draft.
I think next year.
That's why I'm
draft
saying
will be better. To be
I think they
honest.
have just as much potential, though. That's potential. I
And-
think they
and-
take Anthony Richardson with
Like,
this
what's
pick.
For my money,
But hold on,
I-
before we go do this,
okay.
the Colts have a first round pick next year, right? I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Who is the 24 quarterback class for next year?
Caleb Williams, Drake May, those are the top 2 off the top.
Yeah, if I'm the Colts, would I rather have Anthony Richardson, Will Levis, or Drake
Okay,
May or
or-
Caleb Williams?
Or second another
Because
season and
you
take those
I-
guys.
Well, and that's something else to consider. Would you rather have a rookie for that 24
develop.
season,
Or would
or
you
would you
try
rather have
or-
someone who's been in the league for a year already?
Or would you try and get Lamar, who's someone who you might be a rebuilding team, but probably in a pretty overall weak division can take you potentially at least above 500 and maybe make the
Hey,
playoffs. So I think
hey,
it's the
Connor.
Jags division to take.
Hey, Connor. Connor, I have a question.
Hmm?
How many Bugatti Veyrons have you seen in West Virginia?
Why? I haven't
Why?
seen one. Why?
Okay, because they're phenomenal cars, but they're too expensive.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
Lamar.
yeah. Lamar is a
does that
phenomenal quarterback, but he's too expensive.
We're sticking on this too long, but I'm just my point being, I don't look at the Colts right now as a team that really cares about contending. They've stated multiple times after the season we want to do a full rebuild. If that's true, then most times in the NFL We've seen it with Miami. We've seen it with the 49ers. We've seen it with other teams.
Love to see it. Lamar go to the Raiders.
These teams that are in rebuild mode, they will purposely tank to get a player they want. The Dolphins skipped a whole quarterback draft class to make sure they got Tua. So, I don't know. Me personally, I think Drake May, if the Colts were to tank this year, get the first overall pick, go get Drake May or Caleb Williams, I think they're better off in the long run than drafting Anthony Richardson or Will Levis.
But here's the thing. There are worse teams than Indianapolis. And as somebody that has been fans of a team that is in that same
Garoppolo.
Somebody that's a fan of the team of a team that's in that same division, I can tell you right now, Indianapolis has no intentions of tanking. They have no intentions of doing that. So
Irsay is not an owner that would purposely tank.
He wouldn't purposely tank, and they also wouldn't waste years in like Michael Pittman's career or Jonathan Taylor's career, Quentin Nelson's career. Like they're not going to waste years in their careers. So I see them. I think we should lock this in on Anthony Richardson, either him or Will Levis, either one.
I'd be okay with either one. I would personally take Levis. I just feel like Richardson's a little too.
But people are
rough around the edges.
People are seeing Richardson like they saw Jamarcus Russell right now, so I could definitely see him going higher than Levis.
Oh yeah, for sure. I
wouldn't do that. Like I said in a previous show before we get into the Seahawks, I see Richardson with how Josh Allen turned out. I think teams are now seeing it's worth trying. If you put a player in the right system, it's worth risking it for a super athletic prospect who underwhelmed in college, had some problems, was inaccurate, right? Struggles for the first 2 years in the NFL, and then kind of finds his footing. So teams would be like, "Oh, look at Josh Allen; he's not an MVP candidate."
So Connor, in my ears, you just described Will Levis to me.
That's Will Levis. I thought Will Levis wasn't as raw as Richardson.
No.
Josh, he isn't as raw as him, but he's still inaccurate with like quick throws, little out routes, stuff like that. But he could throw a ball 75 yards in the air. I'm just saying, like, dude's got a cannon.
Receivers and like had an actual team around him and a supporting cat. If you put Will Levis,
if they had an O line last year, that would have been fantastic. If he was played for Alabama,
okay.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
It doesn't matter. Whatever, fellatiate whoever.
I don't think this is Levis. Go down a little bit. I want to see what the other edges are, or just like click on edge.
I think you got to go Tyree Wilson.
I've seen a lot of people actually hype up this Miles Murphy kid, as well as Lucas Van Ness. But
too high, I think.
Yeah, too high for him.
I think Tyree Wilson.
I know it's based on the ranking, but still, I think Tyree Wilson seems to be the consensus best edge player.
I mean, I don't know. Or Nolan Smith, who is the fastest linebacker.
Are we at Seattle's pick?
Yeah.
Seattle for 5.
I think they.
What about
Jalen
Carter?
I don't think they go Jalen Carter. I don't think they do. All stuff that I've seen, and I also take it with a grain of salt because I'm in Chicago, like I'm in Illinois. But everything I've seen is that Jalen Carter ends up with the Bears because that's what everybody's saying. So I think
the Raiders have already taken him off their board apparently. So
I don't see him. Just go Tyree.
Tyree Wilson.
I don't know much about Tyree Wilson, but if they have him that high,
he's fast as fuck. That's the only thing I know about him.
Detroit. Do you think they go Christian Gonzalez, go corner though they've already signed signed a bunch of corners or Witherspoon?
So the last few drafts, the Lions have been known for going for either D-line or offensive line. I think they take Paris Johnson here. I think they go and solidify on the other side of.
Why would they? That doesn't make any sense. Because they have a Pro Bowler on both sides of the ball, on both sides of that line. They have Pro Bowler on both sides of the line. It doesn't make any sense.
Who do they have?
They have Penei Sewell, and then the actual left. He's the left tackle. Penei Sewell got moved to right tackle. What's his name? He's a Pro Bowler.
Lions right tackle. No, that's Penei Sewell. Who's the actual left tackle?
Penei Sewell's the right tackle. It's the left tackle who's a.
Oh, Taylor Decker.
Yeah, Decker. There you go.
Hey, Decker. Oh.
Okay, never mind. So, what else do they need? They need.
I
think they need a linebacker.
A linebacker.
Yeah,
so
but
an edge.
They
got Julian
Murphy?
Okwara or Romeo Okwara. My
Look,
bad.
there's no linebacker anywhere close to this.
Nolan Smith.
I don't think they go Nolan Smith. That's too high.
I feel like
he's the fastest linebacker and edge in the draft. Why wouldn't they just?
I've seen Nolan Smith going 15 to the Packers.
He's a part of he was a big part of the best defense in the country the last 2 years. He's the fastest linebacker in the draft.
What about
He's going to go that high.
Wholeheartedly,
Guys, I am on the opposite, complete opposite of what you guys are thinking.
What do you think, Josh?
Bijan Robinson, running back.
That's what I thought. Running back too.
So high for a running back. There's no way.
Hey, Saquon was taking number 2 overall.
I could see the Eagles taking Bijan because they lost Sanders, but I don't. They already have DeAndre Swift. They signed
who keeps getting hurt.
Yeah, but they don't. I don't think they need
DeAndre Swift. Man,
Bijan at 6 is a terrible. That's a terrible thing.
Hear me out with this, okay? I think receiver. If you're not going to go online,
they already have.
If you're not going,
good. They don't need a receiver.
Do they need someone at defensive end?
They have Amon-Ra St. Brown. They have Marvin. No, they have Marvin Jones. They have Marvin Jones. They just signed him back.
Khalif Raymond.
I mean, they have Jameson Williams. They literally just drafted him at 11 or 12 last year.
What about? Because I'm thinking.
I think they're going corner. They need their defense.
They don't need a corner.
Yeah, I don't think they go corner either.
They have Darius Slay.
Okay, the Detroit Lions mystery pick going on here because we don't know what they
need everything evidently, but I don't.
Okay, if you do go corner,
look at the way I see it is this is how it is. So probably from here this way is probably the.
Let me look up really quick. I'm looking up
probably which one they need most. I don't know how the order is going. I feel like it's showing corner is the one they need the most. Then edge, then safety, then linebacker. They need defense.
That's a bold statement.
Corner they have a bunch of guys. They just signed like a bunch of guys to 1-year deals.
This is NFL Network. This isn't what NFL Network did.
Do we think Tyree Wilson?
Anthony Richardson going to the Detroit Lions. They have them taking a quarterback.
Huh? What?
I don't think they're going to do that. Goff.
That's what
he won't be there. I don't think he'll be there.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's either.
So what I'm hearing.
If we go,
what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Is this draft is just going to be nuts.
So what I'm seeing right now. So this is the 4 picks that people had. These are like the top experts at NFL Network. First guy had Anthony Richardson. The next person had them taking Dalton Kincaid. The next person had them taking KJ.
They don't have a tight end.
And Devin Witherspoon from Illinois.
See, I think they need corner because it looks.
I could I could see a tight end here.
They do need a tight end. After Michael Mayer?
I just want to know what they order. I just want to know. I just want to see which one, how they order this is. Is this corner, edge, safety, linebacker? Is that the order they need? I think it's just
needs. No, I think it's just total.
It's just not. It's not in a particular order.
Maze, who do you think Detroit was going to take?
Just go with Devin Witherspoon. If they need a corner,
because Devin Witherspoon is not going before Christian Gonzalez. Stop it right now. That is not happening.
I've been seeing quite a few drafts that have had that.
Christian Gonzalez is by far and away the best corner in the draft this year.
I've never even heard of the kid.
Yeah, because he played at Colorado before he came to Oregon and just lit it up.
I don't know. Devin Witherspoon can hit, man. I don't know.
Yeah, but he's slow as shit. Trust me, I've done an Illinois dynasty with this guy, and he's slow as hell.
Just put fucking Christian Gonzalez there. I don't know.
I thought
What,
Gonzalez,
for this one?
I think
No,
Gonzalez
I don't like
honestly goes. I
Gonzalez.
think Gonzalez honestly goes down to Vegas. I think he's
That's
going
what
to
I
be
think.
at Vegas.
That's what I
Okay,
think.
well then,
Rick.
who do you guys
Yeah.
want to put here? Because otherwise, we don't know who the fuck we want to put here.
I think an edge. The next best edge that's available. I think they go.
Okay, just go. I
Wait,
don't
who are we taking?
Tyree Wilson.
No, Tyree Wilson's already out the board.
We already did Wilson.
Oh,
Wilson went to
gotcha.
Seattle.
Oh, that's right.
Look up
That's
edge.
right.
Look up
I
edge.
apologize.
I don't know. You guys don't see
well-
them taking Quentin Johnson at receiver? I mean, I don't know.
They're not going. No, he's not going before. He's not going before Jackson Smith and Jigba.
What about Miles Murphy? Miles Murphy. He's right there. That
I feel like that's a reach, but okay. I still feel like that's a reach.
I mean,
fully.
who are they going to get though?
I'm gonna make a prediction
You
right
guys
now.
are sleeping on Nolan Smith right now. It's ridiculous.
I just don't think he's going before. No, Nolan Smith is gonna be 15. He's gonna go to the Packers probably.
Okay, so here we're at the
Okay,
Raiders
alright.
right now, right?
Okay.
We're
So
at the Raiders.
Well,
we've got
Full prediction. I'm saying it. He's I would see. I'm gonna take the Lions, saying the Lions will take a corner. I'm calling him right now. I'm gonna call it. They're gonna take Devin Witherspoon or Christian Gonzalez,
all right. So
probably.
Christian
or they'll trade out. I have no idea.
Phil is a big Raiders fan,
No,
so
I
he said
think
Christian
it does show.
Gonzalez.
I think it is correct order because look, Raiders quarterback is their top need.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I doubt that.
Which I don't understand how quarterback is their top need when they just got a quarterback that has taken his team to like multiple playoff wins and a Super Bowl.
But
Like,
would you-
I like.
Yeah, but would you still? But he's a game manager. He's sure he's done all that, but at the same time, I feel like
You're talking
I
about
value-
Jimmy
I-
Garoppolo.
I value winning
the way San
games.
Francisco is designed.
Yeah, I'm
The way
sorry.
San Francisco is
Garoppolo
designed-
is.
I think the way San Francisco is designed, especially with Kyle Shanahan, you could put any quarterback there. I think they would do well. I would think
I don't.
Garoppolo's going to not do very well. I think he's.
I
gonna-
value winning games, and he has done
Connor,
nothing but win games. Go
you're
Christian right
basically-
here. It's easy.
You are basically
Yeah, I'm going
comparing
Christian here.
Jimmy Garoppolo to Teddy Bridgewater. That's the
Garoppolo.
game manager. But our buddy Phil over at Maze Madman, he's a big Raiders fan. He's been talking about Christian Gonzalez for a while. So
This is a wide receiver, and it's not even close.
wide receiver. So Quentin Johnson, the best.
I think
receiver in the
I
draft.
think it has to
He's
be.
not.
He's
It's
the
not
best
him.
receiver.
Maybe
Jackson
maybe
Smith
not.
and Jigba's not going 8. He didn't play the entire year.
I think they go. I think they go Quentin Johnson.
that's what I think,
I
too.
don't disagree with that. I could see Quentin Johnson here, and the only reason why I see them going receiver is because who do they have other than Drake London right now?
Nobody.
I mean,
Well, wait, no. Calvin Ridley, didn't he get?
No, he plays
here's
for a different
here's
team
Bucky
now.
Brooks taking. Here's
Who did he play for?
Bucky Brooks putting Devin Witherspoon for the Lions at 6 and Christian at 7. He then has Lucas Van Noyce going to the Falcons and edge.
Yeah, people are coming over that guy just because he's got like good attributes, but he was basically like
Yes.
a sixth man at.
He doesn't
Iowa.
have Jackson Smith and Jigba going until 12 to the Texans again.
Okay, so are we all in agreement? Quentin Johnson here.
I don't think so. I don't think Johnson. I don't think.
Well, me and
anyone- I don't
Lucas say
think
Quentin
Johnson
Johnson. So
goes- I don't think.
Go to
Josh
D
Allen
line.
decided-
Go to D line real quick. I want to see who the top guys are because they really don't have a D line. So
There's
Ryan
still Carter.
Brzee.
Maybe.
Brzee-
That's
do they
I've
take
been
a
hearing-
shot
I've
at
been
Carter?
I've been hearing a lot of stuff for this guy. Collider,
Yeah, he was
Yancey.
projected to go
I've
to
been hearing
number
this-
5.
I've been hearing this guy's name all the time. I've been hearing it a lot.
I mean, maybe they take a shot on Carter though.
I don't think so.
But
I
this-
think
this-
Brian
here- this
Brzee is
one-
a safe pick here.
I feel like this woman, Cynthia Freeland, on NFL Network, she's pretty damn good. What does she have? She has Will Levis. What?
What?
She has Will Levis. She has Will Levis.
They
to
have
the
Desmond Ritter
Going where?
to the
Falcons. She has
Falcons.
Will Levis going to the Falcons.
What?
Never
No.
mind.
Disregard whatever she just said.
Yeah,
I think,
no.
I think you
What
make a
is- what is-
splash. Make a splash. Go with the Kalijah guy.
Yeah.
Wow, the disrespect to Brian Brzee.
Clancy.
Brian Brzee was like kind of mid for what he was supposed
Okay.
to be
He
Taylor
was
Carter.
really good the last couple years.
He's all
Jalen
right.
Carter.
Okay, Chicago, the Jalen Carter
Jalen
goes
Carter, yeah.
Yeah.
Jalen Carter.
Okay.
End it.
Okay, Falcons. This is where I think Bijan
Really?
could go. I think this is where Bijan could go because they need running back. I also
But
They also need corner.
Do
They
they
also
need a
need
running?
corner.
Do they? A lot of people I saw was taking Christian Gonzalez here, so I think Devin Witherspoon's a good pick because they did re-sign Boston Scott, so they really don't need a corner or a running back that bad to take him at 10.
Yeah,
Round
I'm going
10.
to say Devin Witherspoon.
I mean, are they gonna?
Like, I'm just saying, Connor. Like, if they didn't have Boston Scott, I would say probably Bijan. Like, it kind of makes sense,
Well,
but like,
Boston Scott's only good to smack the Giants around. That's about all he's good for.
hey, that's all you
So-
need 2 times a year.
Hey, you know what?
Two
Kenneth
times a
Gainwell
year.
got me 10
And then
yards in the
and then he
Super Bowl.
disappears the rest of the season. I love
But
how
I think that-
we're 40 minutes in and we only just got to
Okay,
pick
wait.
10.
Connor.
Jesus Christ!
This
is
is
an easy
Devin
one.
Witherspoon. Devin Witherspoon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Witherspoon's
that's
fine. We'll go with Witherspoon. Okay,
All right, now,
Tennessee.
Will
Okay.
Levis.
because
Okay.
I do think that Tennessee is going to be at number 3. Obviously, I said that before, but if we go based off of just this, no trades at 11, they're going Paris Johnson
Okay. You didn't want a quarterback?
easily. No, they'll go Paris Johnson.
If
If they don't trade up to 3, we're rolling Tannehill, and we'll just get Paris Johnson here.
Oof.
do you think that would be almost kind of a tank? Do you think that'd be a tank year to try and get May or Williams next year?
No,
Maybe
Mm-mm.
you don't think they're going to tank?
The fact
Nope.
that
If they were
Will
tanking, then
Levis.
they would have cut. They would have
Oh.
cut.
They would
Tannehill.
they would have traded Henry too if they were tanking probably.
Yeah, they wouldn't. Yeah, they would cut Tannehill, trade Henry if they were tanking, but they're not. They're gonna get Paris Johnson here. We don't. We need offensive line very badly. So
Okay.
the fact
Okay.
that Will Levis is going to fall.
Levis will be
this
right at home.
far.
Texas take Will Levis.
Just so they can
Texas take
both.
Will Levis.
They can both
Okay,
have
so
a
actually
quarterback battle.
here's right here. We can already see our draft. We can already see. So actually,
draft grade.
Can we actually see what we get for?
Just
I
go
wanna
into
see
this
what we-
after this. Just go into the second round, and then we can look at them all, like without actually making the picks. You know.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think I only have it for the first. We only have it for the first round.
So
Okay.
Houston.
Houston. I
I think you just go with the best offensive tackle available, right?
Peter
I could see him
Scarrazzi.
going Jackson Smith and Jigba or Quinn.
Yeah, I
Johnson.
thought
Maybe-
they were going to go
maybe a
wide
wide
receiver.
I think they're gonna go
Maybe-
wide
Wait,
receiver.
Yeah.
what about Quentin Johnson?
Quinn Johnson.
Like, that's a Texas guy. I mean, I don't know.
That doesn't mean anything.
I
Um,
think, and I think it makes sense to because they got rid of Cooks. I feel like they're going to go wide receiver here. They're going to
But
go.
Jackson Smith and Jigba's not going this high. I'm telling you right now, he is not.
I think he's going to. Quentin
The
Johnson.
dude
I
did
haven't
not
seen him.
play. The
Doesn't
dude did not
matter.
play at
He
all
was-
this year.
Let me tell you something. When literally there was someone I saw at an interview where someone was interviewing Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, and Jackson Smith and Jigba, and the guy literally asked, "Which of you is the most athletic?" And Olave and Wilson turned to Jackson Smith and Jigba and pointed at it. And he's
Marvin
like, "Yeah, it's me."
Harrison is better than him, and he's also coming
Okay,
off a
but
really bad injury.
I do agree. I do think Harrison's going to be like the next Jamar
I think
Chase.
Quentin Johnson is
but-
better than him. I'm being.
I don't
legit.
think so. No. Quentin
Mm.
Johnson is not better than him. Quentin Johnson
Oh my
has
God.
he has poor hands. He can't. He has.
Oh,
an issue
Quentin
with
Johnson
drops.
has poor hands. Okay.
He's got rocks
He has
for
issue with
hands.
drops.
Okay.
You know what? You know what Quentin Johnson reminds me of? You know what he reminds me of?
Rashad Perryman. That's what my thought is when I think of Quentin Johnson. A bust.
You said he was a freak. He has
DGB.
no hands.
He
Yeah,
reminds me
no
of
way.
DGB, Dorial Green Beckham.
Oh.
Oh, that's even worse. Oh my
No,
god.
wait. Oh wait, where's this notion coming from that he has no hands? Because go watch him at TCU this year and tell me that guy has no hands.
That's right. TCU is still trash. Go Smith and Jigba here.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Let me
we're
look
going
this
with
up. Let me
Jigba.
look
He
this
doesn't
up.
even go top 15.
We got 3-1 on that one.
Oh Jesus. Jackson Smith
Wait,
comes
I'm
off
trying to
and
look
doesn't
this-
play an entire year and gets to be a 12th overall pick.
Leads
That-
to drops or chances for defensive backs to contest the ball. That's literally said in his cons.
He
Struggle
literally
with drops in
falls
uncontested
people.
situations down the stretch. Slow off the line. He did run a 4.46, which is okay. More of a body
Connor,
catcher than a natural
he
hands
was
catcher. Leads to
mossing
drops or
people.
chances.
Yeah, but there's a difference.
Oh my God.
I told you, he's exactly like DGB. He can moss people, he can jump over people, make spectacular catches, but he can't make the easy ones.
He made
He
an easy
sucks at
one
making
against
these
Texas where he was by himself in the end zone.
I still think Jackson Smith and Jigba is the better, even despite this past season. Okay,
I agree.
The disrespect. If he played at Ohio State, he'd be a top 10 pick. That's disrespect.
Probably, but that's
The
just
mad
Probably-
disrespect.
Probably because Ohio State has better coaching, but
Oh,
next.
okay.
Ohio State's becoming like wide receiver U all of a sudden. It's kind of
Yeah, you
Oh,
know why?
good
It's because
Lord.
they have the best wide receiver coach in the country.
2 good classes, and here we are.
Or
Okay,
maybe just
okay,
because
guys,
they get all the
guys,
5-star receivers.
Okay,
Just pick it.
If-
You're taking
okay,
too
fine.
long.
we're gonna take Jackson Smith and Jigba.
New York
Okay,
Jets.
Jets. Do they take Soronsky here? Do you think they take Soronsky?
No,
here for-
no, no. Broderick Jones,
What? Roger
Roger
Jones.
Jones.
offensive
He's up-
tackle
Yes, him.
from
No,
Georgia.
I like. So it says. So yeah, it says here suggestions. So these are what. So this is what they think. Roger Jones. Okay.
I
Okay.
think Broderick
I'm
Jones
down.
is better.
That's
I'm down with
that's
it.
not a name I'm not very familiar with.
I'm-
Okay,
I'm
Patriots.
not
Okay.
either.
Do you think they?
They-
so Soronsky,
I think they
Joey
go.
Porter-
I think this is your Quentin Johnson pick.
Oh, yeah. Let him go to the most boring offense in the NFL.
Well,
I
I
don't-
mean, we were just talking
Okay,
about how they
Packers.
didn't have receivers.
This is where I think if
Michael
if-
Mayer.
if- no, I think it's
Why
Nolan
would they go
Smith.
Mayer?
Because
I
they
think
need a
it's-
tight end.
No, they
I
don't.
think-
They do need
I
a tight
think-
end.
Robert
they do need
Tonyan's a
tight end.
stud, dude.
He
No,
left
he
there.
went-
He's not with
He
them
went to the
anymore.
Bears. He went to the Bears.
Oh,
fellas,
dude,
we're
they do
yelling at
need a
each other.
tight end. I also think Dalton Kincaid is better than Michael Mayer,
Oh
but
my God.
continue.
You're pissing Ryan off so much, but the way
He turned his
the way-
camera off.
he's like flipping us off. Okay, the
I
way
swear to
see
God,
it with-
Connor, you better fucking hit that Michael Mayer button. I swear to
No,
God.
I'm not. I'm not because I don't think it's going to be Michael Mayer. The way I see it is the Packers. It all depends on what they get from the Jets for Rodgers. If they get
Right.
that first round pick for 13,
Oh
if they get
my
this
God.
13 pick, they'll go wide receiver at.
Are we
13,
really
14.
going to sit here and
Ryan,
say that
shut
Michael
the
Mayer?
fuck up.
No, listen.
Ryan, shut up.
Are we really going to sit here? Michael Mayer is not going to be a top 20 pick. Okay.
I just
Okay.
the way I see it is
The
Shut
best
the fuck
tight
up.
end in
Okay.
college football
Shut
in the draft.
up, Ryan.
But he's not. If you go to
But
tight end, he's not.
Shut up.
He
Oh,
is. Go to
good
tight end.
Lord.
Go to tight end.
That,
He
Exactly.
is. I like it.
Exactly.
There
Ryan,
you go.
shut up. Let me finish, please. Okay. It all depends on what they get from.
Oh.
the
But that
Jets.
doesn't matter.
They
But
get-
that doesn't matter. That doesn't
If they-
matter.
You're
I,
getting
don't even bring
sarcastic.
that into it. Don't even bring that into it. Don't even bring it into it because it doesn't matter right now. We're just going pick 15 right here. What do
I
they
think
need?
they go.
We're already
I think they're
at
going to go
15?
edge or tight end probably, but I think edge is probably more the more immediate need.
Just
and I think
humor
it's-
him.
No, fuck him. I'm taking Nolan Smith because I've been seeing Nolan Smith all over the place. I'm the one in charge. I'm the one in charge. I'm the one in charge, and I've been seeing Nolan Smith to the Packers
Connor
so
is
much.
holding the talking stick right now.
Yes, I am. Okay.
Hey, I think this is your Will Levis.
No, I think they've said they love Sam Howell. I think it's Joey Porter. They need corner. I think they'll go.
Oh.
I think they'll go Joey Porter.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not arguing.
Okay. Steelers. This is where Will Levis goes. I'm just kidding. Josh, you're the Steelers fan, resident Steelers fan. What do you think they do? I think they do need offensive line, and that's honestly what I've been. Honestly, I think that's what they need. So Soronsky makes sense.
You know what? I think they go for some.
Obscure.
No. I think they're going to get a cornerback.
QB?
Corner?
Corner. CD.
Okay. Yeah, so
Well-
we just went Porter, so who's the next one?
Deontay-
Deontay Banks.
Deontay Banks. That's a bit of a reach. but
Hey,
okay.
Emmanuel Forbes, Week 0 podcast corner of the year.
Yes,
Emmanuel
Emmanuel
Forbes.
Forbes. No, honestly, I think Porter Jr. will still be available, but
That's fair enough. I could see that too. But I've been seeing? I think really they do need offensive line. So I think if he's there, I think they immediately go in for Skoronski. It's whoever if whoever is available between Skoronski and Jones, if they're still available, is whoever the Steelers would take. I think at O-line. I think that's my opinion. So do you think Skoronski's okay?
Yeah, Skoronski would be fine.
I think that's a solid pick.
Okay, Detroit again.
Detroit again. Is he going? Are they going linebacker this one?
I think we go Brian Branch here.
No,
that's a good one.
Running back.
Running back?
They're not going running back.
Oh my God.
They could go running back. They need one.
Why would you? Okay, here's my
Brian
thing.
Branch.
This is what they have said for many, many years now, and it makes 100% sense. You don't draft a running back in the first round. It's 100%. It's a thing, and it's 100% right. Every single time.
100%. Yeah, I was about to say Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley's already missed a full season in 4 years.
Yeah, when he came back, what was he?
Derrick Henry was a first-round pick.
The number one.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was
running
a
back.
second-round pick. He was a second round.
My point is,
running back, actually.
Najee Harris was a first-round pick.
Yeah, Najee sucks.
For his ACL.
Najee's ass.
Well,
sorry, Josh, but he's not good.
My point is,
he's not good because he has a bad O-line, but okay.
My point is,
dude, have you seen some of his highlights where he just like walks and he just gets
where's the mute button for Lucas? Let me find it.
He's lazy as hell. All right, Josh, go ahead.
Okay, Josh, what are you saying? I could see Brian Branch. I think safety makes sense. Oh, here's where Michael Myers.
Fuck you.
Did you actually mute him?
I didn't mute him, no.
Ryan did.
Ryan. Phil is saying Will Levis?
No, I think this is Michael. No. I think this is the Michael Mayer.
Why would he? No, they already have a Notre Dame tight end.
What happened to Zeke? What happened to Zeke? Just saying, he got cut.
They don't. What tight end do they have? Because they got rid. Because they got
Brock. It's Brock. Oh God, what the fuck is his name?
If you don't remember his name, then Michael Mayer.
No, it's fuck. I don't want him to go to play for the fucking Lions.
Lions are be better than the Broncos this year.
They're a good team.
I've already told my wife to get used to losing to the Lions.
I mean, they already happened last year, so she's already used to it. So
it's Brock Wright is their tight end. Brock Wright's their tight end.
This is your Will Levis. It's got to be right.
What?
Have him sit here behind Baker Mayfield.
Or play in front of Baker Mayfield because Baker is ass cheeks. I think this has to be your Will Levis.
I could see it. I actually kind of can see it.
I think Levis.
I think this actually is because QB's all the way down here, which shows.
Wait, what about running back? Do they not need a running back?
No.
Oh yeah, because they don't have Fournette.
Yeah, but they have that. There was that young kid from last year that was actually pretty good.
Not Jones. They don't.
No, he has a weird name.
The Swift?
Wait,
Swift.
Pretty sure it was Swift.
No, for the Bucks.
I have no idea.
Oh, Rashad White, that's his name. They also got Chase. They also got Chase Edmonds, Keyshawn Vaughn. Like they have a pretty
ass cheeks.
Chase
averaged 0.5.
Chase Edmonds is meh, but
he averaged 0.5 a carry behind the Broncos line.
Here we go. They need a guard like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
do they need a guard or do they need a tackle?
Their guards are terrible. Their tackles are actually good.
Osiris
Torrance. Well, then maybe move a tackle into a guard. I mean,
Brandon Walton isn't great, but Tristan Wirfs is really good. Obviously, Ryan Jensen's really good, but Nick Levert and then John Mocklin or whatever. I don't even know who this guy is.
Yeah, no, I've been hearing O-line is like one of the biggest needs for the Bucs, and Osiris Torrance, which is a badass name. That's pretty cool.
What about Darnell Wright?
John Michael Schmitz. Sick.
That's the whitest name I think I've ever heard.
That is hold on. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt shit. That's what I heard.
Jingle,
Dude, that's some white robe with pointy hat type shit.
Oh, look at this.
no, it
Nick,
ain't that
look at
white.
this. Nick Herbig.
Herbig.
What a fantastic last name, Herbig.
Okay, so yeah, I'd go with the first. I would go with the Osiris Torrance.
Osiris. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, Tyrese. So we have A+. We got A+ for Tyrese.
Nice.
Okay. So Seattle. I
They need
don't
a
know why,
receiver.
but I've been seeing.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been hearing they need a wide receiver 3, which
Zay
I've been saying-
Flowers.
I've been hearing some people were saying Quinn
Wait,
Johnson.
Jalen
if he's here.
Hyatt? Jalen Hyatt.
I don't think Hyatt goes that high because he plays a lot like he's like a,
Hyatt's
I don't
a
know.
straight
He
go.
plays-
He's a straight go player. He's
Yeah,
not,
What do you
He's-
mean? They have Tyler Lockett and they have DK Metcalf. You already have a slot guy and you have an outside guy.
they need a wide receiver 3 though, is what I've been hearing. But
No,
they
because
don't
why
offer-
not have two outside guys? That's what Jordan Addison and Jalen Hyatt are. And Josh
yeah.
Allen.
I
Do we
could see
need a
that.
new defensive end or defensive tackle because they sucked at pressuring the quarterback last
Okay, so
year?
we already gave that. So we already gave him Wilson. So Van Ness is off.
Hey,
Ryan Brees.
Brian Brzee.
no, I wouldn't. I couldn't see that. I couldn't. I mean, maybe.
I think Zay Flowers.
Looks like they need wide receiver, DL, corner, and
It's
linebacker.
funny that it says they need corner. They don't need a corner. I'm going Addison here.
Jordan Addison. You think he's better than Hyatt?
I think they're gonna think that.
You think they're gonna? So you think they're gonna
Yeah.
go?
Do I think that? Do I think that? No, but I think they are gonna think that.
Okay, we'll go Wilson. And Wilson got an A there, so okay.
Okay,
Wilson,
good
I just
stuff.
saw it quickly. Okay,
Can
Chargers.
the Largers.
They need a wide receiver now too. Apparently, wide
Why?
receivers.
No, they need a running back. Austin Eckler's
No,
gone.
they need a
What?
friggin' D line.
They
We
need
haven't heard
a
anything
D
about
line.
Eckler. Until
Lucas
that
Van
Eckler-
Ness.
Lucas Van Ness. Okay.
Van Ness is an easy one because
Man,
I mean they
Bijan
still
is
have
just
Mike.
getting
It's
disrespected, man.
because I'm
Oh,
going to
God.
tell you throughout this entire thing that Bijan should not be picked in the first round.
He's the my god.
Unless you get a like generational talent, he
That's
should not
Bijan.
be.
Bijan is
I don't
said, but
No,
I don't
think Bijan is any different than any other great running back we've seen. I don't
They
think he's a
have said he's the
generational.
best. They said he's the best player in the draft.
what
Whoever
I've
said
heard.
that is
Right.
is smoking the good dope, and he probably
Okay.
lives in Oregon because it's legal here.
Okay.
Maybe.
So,
Wait.
Okay.
So wait, Baltimore. What do they do here?
Okay. So if Addison was there and didn't go,
Did
to
we just-
our-
Did
No,
I
we
miss
went-
something? Did we skip the Chargers?
no,
we
we went
went-
Van Ness.
Luke
we
Van
went
Ness.
NS.
We went Van Ness.
Oh yeah, that's right, Van Ness.
Why,
Sorry.
okay, but I'm confused about the Chargers though. Why does it say they need a receiver when they still have Mike and Keenan?
Baltimore needs them.
They've got some
one's a
decent
new
receivers underneath.
And they also have that number 5 kid and then number 1 I
Palmer
can,
and Thompson or something like that.
yeah, they're good. Okay,
Josh,
it's
Josh,
it's just
Josh
weird.
Palmer. Okay.
Yeah.
So the way I see it is, if Addison was there, if Addison was here, I think they would take him. But the Ravens, obviously are known as a team, they're just going to take best pick available, regardless of need.
Which is Will Levis or Bijan Robinson or Brian Branch.
That's not gonna
no.
happen. Proceed
No,
right
it's
here.
not gonna
guaranteed.
happen.
I think it's Banks. They need corner. They don't have other than
No,
Marlon
they do
Humphrey,
receiver.
don't have- other than corner, they
Receiver.
don't have anybody.
Dude, there's no way they go receiver after getting rid of Lamar. Like they just fuck him that hard. They're like,
They would go receiver if they knew they would go receiver if it was to help them, if they made them think
Keep
that they could
Lamar.
bring back Lamar. But I
yeah.
think they're gonna go best pick available, which is what they always do, and I think they're gonna take Banks.
I
They
think
need
Banks.
corner.
I think that's a solid
Because
pick. Yeah.
Because they literally, I just saw it. It was an A. They literally, other
right.
than Marlon Humphrey, they have nobody at
The
corner.
Vikings need a corner. So and they need a safety. So
Witherspoon?
Brian Branch.
Here's your Brissy pick. You've been calling for it.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Wow,
Breesy.
man.
Brian Breesy.
Who do
Well,
they
would
have
you-
at D line?
They have
Or-
Brian Branch. You could get Brian Branch too.
Who do they have at D line? Who do they have
Other
at D
than-
line?
Uh,
somebody.
Zadarius Smith doesn't want to be there anymore at edge.
they
So-
have God. What's his name? The good defensive lineman there.
Daniil Hunter.
Yeah, Danielle Hunter.
That's it.
And he's also
Yeah,
about
but
he's
Brian
also
Brzee-
about 50 years. He's also
Brian
about 50
Brzee
years
doesn't
old.
play end though. That's the thing is he doesn't. He's a pure
Right
nose tackle.
here. I think it's this
Well,
order. It's going
when
this
you
way. It's the most
when you need everybody, you might as well just start picking them. So I think Brzee is the best pick possible here.
It's either that or Branch.
So Will Levis is just not going to be a first round pick. Is I pretty much solidified that.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what we're saying.
I don't like it.
Sorry, he's not Tim Couch. Okay.
Hey, the good thing about Will Levis not being a first round pick is that he might go to a good enough team to where he can win games.
If he gets to start.
I still don't like it.
Tennessee will take him in the second round and we'll be all right.
Okay. Jags, would you say Dalton Kincaid or
They need corner.
Cam Smith then? That's the next corner, it looks like.
Well, let's see what the best available
Hold on,
with their needs.
I don't think they need defense. I think they need offense.
So what? Wide receiver,
Line.
offensive line. Darnell Wright's right there.
I know, right?
Yeah, I think that's the best pick.
Mm.
I mean, if you look at their last
They
couple
allowed
games,
one sack all of last year.
That's impressive. Okay,
That is
here we go.
impressive.
Here's Zay Flowers. Because the Giants need wide receivers still.
yeah, I think that's pretty
Zay
easy.
Flowers.
Yep, that was an A+. Cowboys, it says wide receivers still, because other than CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks. And Cooks is
Yeah.
close
Hold
to
on, did we already get rid of Michael Mayer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jalen Hyatt.
Oh,
man.
shit.
What about Jalen Hyatt? He's
No. I think Kincaid, because they don't have because Schultz isn't there anymore. I think they
Yeah,
need tight
Schultz
end.
isn't. They need tight end. Yeah, Kincaid.
makes
Yeah, give him a tight end.
Bijan? Ooh, I don't
Suggested.
know.
No, they need a tight end.
Maybe
They
go
don't want
Kincaid.
another Zeke.
Okay, that was an A.
Bijan to the Bills, please.
No, they just got.
No, they need linebackers and
They need a
D-line.
linebacker. And they need offensive line, it looks like, as well.
So what, go to the offensive line, or actually,
Well, that's
what's
interior
the
offensive line.
linebacker?
Ooh, whoop, that's
Yeah,
way-
linebacker.
yeah. Linebacker? That's
see,
way too
Drew
late.
Sanders
That's way
is
too.
there.
That's a little overreach according to this, though. But okay.
Well, see what the O line is looking like. The actual O line,
No, O line's good. O line's good. I would go D line.
D line.
yeah, check D-line, see who's available.
Yeah, because think about it this way: like this is their D line depth, their starters. So they got Von Miller, who's 90, Daquan Jones, Daquan Jones, who is he's decent but not great. Ed Oliver, decent, not great. Greg Rousseau is good, but
I think Ed, I could totally see. I'm not. I think Ed Oliver. They didn't pick up his fifth.
Thule. Draft Thule.
No,
That's
it's
too.
gotta be.
Thule's my boy. Just do it, just for the memes. He's my boy.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna give him Mason Smith. Oh, that was a B. Damn it. Okay.
We
Yeah,
are
should've went
above the
Thule.
names.
Should have went Thule.
The Bengals. They need a tight end.
Apparently, they need
Is
a
the
tight
top
end.
thing.
They need corner too. Dude,
Darnell
they
Washington
need to
there.
go. They need to go save. They need to go corner because they lost both of their safeties. They lost Bates and they lost Von Bell. They need a safety or a corner.
We get
Brian Branch.
Brian Branch.
Branch
There's
is
his name right there.
Branch is
Okay.
nasty too.
Okay, Saints.
Running back.
Line, edge.
Saints need a
Running back.
receiver. I think
Jalen
Jalen Hyatt goes here.
No. Give him
Hyatt.
a running back.
Yes.
You guys
I'm
are
with Ryan on
you
this
guys
one.
are-
Give him a running back
Why would they go running back? Why?
because they need one.
Well, God knows what's
No,
going
they
on with Alvin
don't.
Kamara.
Alvin Kamara is not going to play anymore. What are you talking about?
Yes, he
They-
is,
They're
dude.
saying,
No,
they're
the
saying
fuck
it's only,
he's not.
they're,
No, he's not.
they're saying it's only a 6. They've been saying it's gonna be like a 6-game suspension. That's
Uh-huh.
what I've been hearing supposedly.
Sure.
That's what I've been hearing.
Dude,
but
he-
okay.
We'll see.
He just beat a guy to death. I mean, he'll be all right.
Exactly.
It's
No,
the
he
National,
won't.
it's the National Football League. He'll be fine. Go Jalen Hyatt.
Okay,
The
hold
guy
on. How did
The guy
how did
actually
that-
died.
Yeah, the guy fucking died. He's not going to play in the NFL anymore.
I didn't realize he actually died.
Wait,
It's
the guy
going to be
died?
really hard
Yeah,
for him
he
to play
killed
for
him.
cell block D.
Hey man, Adam
Go
Sandler
Bijan.
figured it
Bijan,
out.
that was
Right?
an A plus. Bijan, that was an A plus.
Of course it was.
No, because they just. That's dumb.
Eagles.
Man.
It's saying Eagles.
That's a
It's
crazy
saying
pick.
another. It's saying another corner or an offensive tackle. Will Levis.
Anton Harrison.
Will Levis.
Okay, we'll take Harrison and Chiefs.
Will Levis.
I
They
think
have to
could
go Jalen Hyatt. They have to. They have no receivers. Name a receiver on the Chiefs right now.
Okay.
Am I caught up to you guys yet?
We'll finish the pack. We'll finish this. We'll finish the Steelers up real quick. We're to the Steelers.
Will Levis.
No, God, no. Please, no.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go through all these teams. We can see all of them. Okay, Will Anderson at 3 is an A plus.
Go back to 1. Go back to 1. What the hell? What happened? Oh no, you're just going from A to.
I'm going by team.
C.
Yeah, I'm going by team. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that's a bit of a reach for B plus. That's okay. I've been hearing Cansey way high up though. Ravens, yeah, Deontay Banks is an A. They did, like I said, they need corner. Bills,
I wonder if we have
That's a
anything.
bit of reach, it's a B.
Ooh.
it's a bit of reach. Panthers, let's see. CJ Stroud A plus, of course, makes
Yeah.
sense. Bears, Jalen Carter A
plus.
plus. Bengals A.
I wonder if we get any like real
Oh,
bad ones.
Browns don't have any. Let's see. Don Kincaid A. Broncos don't have anything.
Don't even have a second round pick.
They both
Detroit's
got A's.
got 2. They both got A's.
I also just realized they're both M&Ms.
They both got AIDS. All right, let's move on.
Okay. Packers, Nolan Smith A.
Well, we know that they're never going to pick him.
Jackson Smith and Jigba at 12. They're saying is an A plus. So
He's going to be a bust. I'm telling you. He's going to be a bust.
Richardson is an A. I don't think so. He's not going to be a bust.
I don't think Richardson should be an A, but that's me.
Darnell
Wright is an A.
You're also a Florida hater, so let's just be real.
Jalen Hyatt A. They definitely need wide
I
receiver.
swear to God.
I'm
if the
sorry.
Chiefs-
This first week, you're going to find out how ass Florida is.
What are you about to say, Ryan? Ryan,
Let me just
When
say this.
Florida goes out to Utah and just gets. I'm not even going to say it.
I swear to God.
Just absolutely gang something.
If the Chiefs get Jalen Hyatt, I will actually beat my head up against the wall. They do not need more receiver help.
Because other than Kelsey, who the hell do they actually have? I couldn't name.
It doesn't
any
matter
of the
because
receivers.
Patrick Mahomes will just say F it and throw it to somebody down there, and they'll somehow magically catch it.
Lucas
That's
Van
their
Ness-
game plan. Why wouldn't they do that?
Lucas Van Ness, A.
Their best wide receiver right now is Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
MVS, who's known
And he
more for
still
dropping
killed it.
balls.
Marquez, Valdez, Scantling.
Okay, Brian Breezy is
His
an
name.
A. Patriots, Quinn Johnson A plus.
Boo.
Hey, what the fuck did I say? That's an A plus.
Boo.
Boo.
Now we know this is Cap. Connor done froze. What's going on?
This was such cap.
He couldn't handle it.
He couldn't handle the cap.
He couldn't handle all the cap, man. Damn.
Factor cap. Where today we're going to determine if this is straight facts or if it's cap. And if it's cap, we're gonna freeze Connor's computer. Oh no! We're still live. Oh, there you are. Hi. Oh no! His computer fucking dropped out. What? Hold on. Let me see what he said. I got a message from him pertaining to this.
It died.
It died.
All right, fair enough. Well, I guess I'm the takeover host for this. We're gonna
so much for that.
yeah, I think we're just gonna end it there. I think we did a pretty good job. On our mock draft, even though whatever Ryan said was probably garbage. But
Oh, goodness.
But with that being said, I am your host. Connor was never here. I am your host for the show.
It was all a figment of your imagination.
Lucas, so much for that. McKnight, not going to say the joke again. It was a really poorly made joke, but it was kind of funny. I thought it was funny.
Poorly made in poor taste.
We have Ryan. The Bulls and Lakers split this year. Fravel. And then we have Josh. Florida is better than Kentucky, Bryant.
They're not. They're just not.
This has been the Week 0 podcast. And I bid you all farewell.